What we see is that we are in a world of constant crisis and increasingly rapid technological change. And business leaders today are being pulled by these, what I call cross pressures, in opposite directions to do things that they can't figure out exactly what to do. Like they feel like no matter what they do, they're going to get it wrong.
When COVID hit, we realized that systems leadership was also about crisis leadership. We saw how much the whole world was interconnected and the challenges that the business leaders that we had when we'd bring to class, what they were struggling with.
I found so many leaders over the last 8 years who are out there, who model good behavior. There's not a single way or a single model for how we as individuals need to lead our teams, and that we need to lead people with whom we agree and disagree, and people who agree with us and disagree with us. We don't get to choose who we lead. We had to lead everybody. We have to get them from where we are to where we're trying to get to as a team.
Put me in front of the classroom, oh my God, that is my happy place. Like I'm running up and down the aisles, I'm cracking jokes, I'm talking a million miles an hour. Like that is my greatest place in the world and my favorite place to be.
And I have witnessed this juxtaposition personally. I've had all the benefits of teaching the most amazing men and women from all over the world, and all the joy and beauty that I get in the classroom, and having a platform where I can teach new courses and they let me do this.
And most leaders today are not trained to be thinking in kind of this level of speed, nor are they trained to understand what happens in different functions in an organization.
Companies are going to need to be able to understand sometimes people need quiet time, they need concentration time, and maybe being in the office is not necessary.
Well, I would argue that digitization is kind of like breathing. It's just every company is going to have to increasingly integrate digitization into everything they do. And largely that has started from a process standpoint and an operational efficiency standpoint.
I find with my guests when they come to class, like I can be very pointed and ask very hard questions about their strategies or some of the decisions they've made, but I'm not trying to make them look bad. I'm trying to help them unpack what was their thinking at a moment in time. How did they go through the thought process?
One of the things we talk about with our students is this line that truth equals facts plus context. And facts are facts, but context is how we understand things. And communication's a big part of that. How do we help people make sense of what seems like constant craziness?
The real trick is for every individual to find where are the values, where's the culture that I want to work for, and that's what I want to be a part of. It's a big world. Not every company needs to be run the same way. Over time, I expect when you and I have this conversation next year and the year after, we'll have many more at scale examples. There are lots of little examples, but nothing at scale yet that I'm familiar with. For all of you as leaders, you've got to figure out in a time when the world is changing, when your suppliers are going through their challenges, your customers are going through your challenges, your employees are going through your challenges. Sometimes we need to drive change, and how do we do that and make that happen, but also not throw out the baby with the bathwater?
The person who actually really was the driver here in the United States to get it going was a gentleman named Horace Mann. And he wrote that education, beyond all other devices of human origin, is a great equalizer of the conditions of people. Intuitively, we know this. Intuitively know that education allows us to improve ourselves, improve our communities, and improve our economies.